Hey guys, Captain Foley back with you, and it's time for another Captain's Log. I'm going to start off by answering your questions and comments from the last Captain's Log, and then I got a few things to show you guys that I found and I'm really jazzed about. So, first off is Dale Stafford. It just takes a few subtle changes to get so many things right. Thanks for sharing this. That's referring to the last Captain's Log where I had the Enterprise that Ron Morris sent me, which is a Kelvin-verse Enterprise, but with a lot of the issues fixed, proportion-wise and things like that. So, Sulphurus says, wait until I get home and I'll show the Lego model that attempts to do the same thing. Meanwhile, everyone here should do the same. Share your designs. And I agree. Share your ship designs. Send them to us at Trekyards@hotmail.com. Direct message me on Facebook. I'm more than happy to look at them. If it's got a huge bio or something, I might not have the time to read it all, but share them with us because we love seeing that kind of stuff. And absolutely, yes, share your designs and work on your own designs. That's important. Spirit Fire Soldier, nice 3D print model there. Perfect example of how things can be done right if more thought is put into them. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. The original Ryan Church Enterprise was actually kind of good, and then it got all designed by committee and got wonky and weird, and it just like, ugh. Dale Stafford again says that Excelsior lit up is awesome. Which brand is it? It is Diamond Select or Art Asylum, same thing. My model of the Excelsior is made by AMT, and I have an Enterprise B by Playmates. I don't think either of them have the light up warp engines, though. Yours looks great. Well, thank you. I already did a review on it when I got it. It was from Sylvia's Works Christmas party. It was one of the gifts, and this one she picked and she gave it to me. So I absolutely love that ship. The Excelsior grew on me after I got that. So thank you very much for noticing and pointing that out. Nanny Gaming. Am I the only person who doesn't like this version of the Kelvin Connie? Doesn't like this version of it? What do you mean this version? The one that I showed? Because that's a shame, because it's really nice. It is really nice. I gotta turn off my notifications. Hold on just one second. Sorry about that. Forgot I had the laptop on. I went to the Dream Factory 3D shop site on Etsy, and they don't have anything listed at this point, nor is there anything new on the Facebook page. Well, Ron is adding a few more things, so just check it out again. Dream Factory 3D on Etsy or Facebook is the place to go and see his cool designs. Evan Stark. I think the droids the person mentioned on the LCAR screen were the turbolifts moving about. They are odd to see if you can't tell what they are. Oh, the turbolift schematic of the TOS Enterprise? Yeah, that's what they are. They're turbolifts. And they're not like roller coaster in a big empty space universal attraction ride at Discovery that we see. That's a whole other discussion. Bill Baker. Wow, love the 3D printed ship. Oh, why did the movies do the Enterprise so bad? That's a very good question. I consider the Enterprise a character, my favorite character as a matter of fact, and it was really miscast in that movie. So, Jules Ross, I completely agree about the books. Trying to remember what I said about books in the last Captain's Log. But thank you for agreeing. Bill Baker, wow, love the 3D printed ship. Oh, did that one already. Sorry. Jason Ratz. Looks a lot more like Enterprise A concept from Beyond. It does. It does look a lot like the Enterprise A that we've seen Beyond, which is a fantastic design. A great improvement in my opinion. I want to see that on screen again. I don't know if we will, though. Trent Bennett. I watched his video on his particular building it up wireframe. It's nice to see an actual model. Thanks for showing it. I like it a lot. Might have to get one at some point and have him do a custom name for me. The engines are too close together. Stop it. I laughed at that one. I agree about the secondary hull. I also agree that copyright shit for YouTube sucks major balls. I had made an isolated score edit for the Star Trek main title, Battle over Coruscant, The Revenge of the Sith, and got a copyright notice and couldn't put it on my YouTube page. I had to put it on my Facebook page. I mean, seriously, just the video with only music, I don't blame you for being pissed about the copyright crap. It's got way out of hand. It really has. Edit. I got Madman Shipyard's Star Trek Beyond Enterprise A 3D print, and I gotta say it's sweet kit too. I prefer that over the previous 2 versions of the JJ Prize. So thank you very much, Trent. David Ellis. Captain, what piece of merchandise would you like to see that hasn't been released yet? I'd like to get a large scale, 20 to 30 inches long USS Discovery electronics, lights, and sound ship that interacts with you as you fly it around your room. It could come with mini shuttles that could dock in the open shuttle bay and a spinning saucer feature with light-up bridge dome, impulse engine, sensor dome, deflector dish, and warp engines. That'd be kind of neat. What would I like to see? That's a tough question. I'm sure I've had some excellent ideas over the years. I really want to see, I've already done the Mega Bloks TOS Enterprise. I'd like to see Mega Bloks do a refit. The same scale. That would be kind of neat. So that's what I'll go with for that. I mean, I might come up with something later, but... On Location Cats 2 reviews and fan films says... OMG or UMG IMG music groups and CBS are really picky about any of their material, even reviews of episodes. Even if they use their stuff as part of the other shows and theme parks. I got flagged for Disney Ride audio once, although Disney did not object. IMG had some soundtrack in the background, so they did. Even WMG, Warner Brothers, once flagged me for a trailer clip, a second or so long, about those Lego movies. CBS has been especially testy and will not let me put up any of my clips at all from Discovery, even though I have never used their audio. Curiously, Fox doesn't care and is okay with Orville reviews as long as you don't show audio or clips. Fox is actually good if you do show some small clips. Anti-Trekker got DMCA'd for one of his Orville reviews. Contested it, and within 2 hours it was back up and fine because Fox said it's fine. So, you got to keep in mind, a lot of them are the bots that notice the thing and flag it automatically, and YouTube doesn't care. Nobody looks at it like a real person. Or if the channel's under an MCN, which is a multi-channel network, the MCN will a lot of times strike stuff that the channel isn't even aware is happening. So, Scott Ferris. Tribble on a Rope. The Castellian. YouTube. Copyright crybabies since 2007. Yeah, and it's getting so much worse. The copyright is just ridiculously aggressive and unfair. Even though you follow the fair use policies, things like that, they're still on you about this stuff. It really is getting to the point where you can't create anything, that shows your love for something without becoming totally original music-wise and everything. And it's music that is iconic. Star Wars music, Star Trek music. You can't use that stuff, and it's really irritating. Steven Der Gamer, a video of the uniforms would be great. It's something we've considered doing. It kind of loosely falls under ships and tech, so we do allow some costs or uniform posts on the Trekyards page. But yeah, it would be an interesting video for sure. Ian Holland, love the books, hate disco. I think we're talking about the Judith and Garfield Reed Stevens, the Shatnerverse books. Frank Smith, Emolato. The tapping of the shelf light is reminiscent of Kirk tapping his logbook in Star Trek V. Yes. Yeah. Robert Cook. Hit Ua Zakolios. He does amazing work for commission models. That was in response to somebody that asked me about making a model. Mr. E Monkey, yay! Ron does some good work, and he's good guy too. So cool to see his work featured on here. Yeah, Ron is a good guy. He actually showed my captain's log last week. The day it aired, he was teaching a class of students, and he showed the class of students because I forget exactly what he was teaching, but it fell in line with what he was doing. So that was kind of cool. Kavinsky Smith, that 3D printed JJ is not bad. It just needs the engines a little bit further forward and a touch closer together, as it just looks like such a weak point there. Weak points bother me. A lot of people say that the struts on the TOS Enterprise were too narrow and weak. Doug Drexler's got the same complaint over the years, that they're spindly. But the truth is, you know, you're only as good as your best piece of technology. If your shields go down, no matter where you are on that ship, you're screwed. So even the whole argument of the bridge being on top being a weak point doesn't really apply, because once your shields go down, your defenses are gone, you're pretty much a target, regardless of where you are in that ship. So yeah, I see your point, but I really like the further spaced engines. Sometimes it's too far. This one, Ron Morris's, was just right, you know. Mark Grant, the reason that they're in the same colored cream uniform is because those uniforms at that had fewer color designations. It's simple. By the regular series, they had new uniforms. And I was just talking about the second pilot where No Man Has Gone Before, how Scotty and Uhura are in the cream or the mustard colored uniforms. Sean, very nice ship indeed, he says. So I'm just now going to go to the Captain Foley personal channel and read the comments on the Captain's Log from there, because those ones were from Trekyards. Got a lot more views on there, of course. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the re-uploads. I'm re-uploading a lot of my reviews and old Captain's Logs. And there's some really fun ones. There's some really fun ones. I uploaded rant reviews or rants and other reviews as well. So here's the comments on the Captain Foley personal page. Same Captain's Log from last week. My brother's work is particularly spectacular. Kerplop. Dude, love your R2 at work. It's BDG Vids. Last one was VA1 or Storm. Valor Storm. Dream Factory 3D. More designs are coming. That's directly from Ron Morris. He is working on more stuff for you guys to enjoy if you go to 3D Designs. So there. My L cards is loading. Since you made the 1/1000 scale Space Seed Enterprise to replicate your 1/350 kit, any possibility on doing a 1/350 Botany Bay from Fantastic Plastics to replicate the 1/1000's Botany Bay? Probably. That would be actually kind of cool. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind. That would be really a neat piece to put beside this. You know, probably about that big, you know. But yeah, that's something I would look into for sure. I'm going to fix my technical issues and I'll be right back. I reversed the polarity and realigned the warp matrices, and we're back online now, so we're good. BDG Vids. The Ultra Magnus behind you was awesome. That was behind me in the last video. It is a Bluetooth speaker, which I'll actually show you right now. Hold on, I'll just grab it. So yeah, it's a little Ultra Magnus Bluetooth speaker. It was got at Walmart. Got the controls back there, the volume, power, jack in, and a port. And then you just open it up. There are the speakers. Not the best sound, but whatever. And the eyes light up as well. I was thinking of repainting it as Optimus Prime, but I think I might just leave it. So yeah, that's my Optimus, or my Ultra Magnus head. That was behind me in the last video. Ron Morris says, smiley face, woo! Captain Ron Phillips, as always, just awesome content from you and Samuel. Trekyards really gets me through the day. And now have my brother watching. Only question I can think of to ask is, how's the progress on Michael Freitas' Gojira design? And will there ever be plans to start a Trekyards fleet for Star Trek Online for console players? Don't have to read that if it's too long. Your unbiased opinions on all of Trek is what keeps me watching, and not have to feel like I have to pick sides when it comes to Prime, JJ, or Disco. Live long and prosper and keep on trekking. Well, thank you very much, Captain Ron Phillips. Michael's Gojira design is going fantastically well. He's getting lighting in it right now. He's doing an internal shuttle bay. He just did the stand. The stand looks beautiful. It'll be ready for Wonderfest in June. So we'll do a live from Wonderfest talking about that ship. And we'll probably do a Trekyards original on it as well. And the Star Trek Online fleet for console, I mean, possibly. I don't know anything about Star Trek Online and creating fleets. We do have the Star Trek, or the Team Trekyards fleet on the PC, but that's run by a bunch of people that know what they're doing. I'm kind of just like a figurehead there. So I pop in every once in a while, see everything's fine and whatnot. So, but yes, the consoles, it's been requested a few times. I don't know, I'll have to talk to them and see if it's possible to do that, but we'll give it a shot. Defiant Mr. Raven Productions. Questions and ideas for logs, not as many this time. 1. A captain's log or Trekyards episode on different divisions or groups within Starfleet. The JAG, SCIS, SCOE, etc., and even how they operate. Possibly, yeah. 2. Other than Sideswipe, who is your favorite sports car Autobot? Sunstreaker, because he's his brother. 3. What is your least favorite shuttle from Star Trek? My least favorite shuttle from Star Trek is the one that Troy crashes into, where Armis covers it. That's the one designed by Andrew Probert. Not exactly the best looking. Actually, I take that back. I think it's the Type 15 shuttle, the little boxy one, little mini the Volkswagen Beetle of the shuttle world. That's probably the one. But other than that, it'd be the one from Skin of Evil. Jeff Ornstein. Thank you, Captain. I wish I had time to watch everything you upload. I think I'll put in for some personal time off from my job. I currently have 435 days accumulated to use in my PTO account to just binge watch for a week or 2 or 10. Yeah, we have a lot of content. Sorry. Plus, now that the Captain Foley personal channel is up, there's even more. Daniel Jum. Hi, Captain. No questions. I know you are super busy. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Kapla. Well, thank you very much, Daniel. I have one more comment. My brother's work is particularly spectacular. Kerplop, again, from Valor Storm. So there you go. So that's all the comments and questions from the last one. So thank you very much, guys. If you have any questions or anything for these ones, put them down below. I'll try to get to them for the next Captain's Log. But now I have a few things that I wanted to share with you guys. There is a weekend market called the Gibraltar Weekend Market here in London, Ontario. It's on Dundas Street, right beside Forest City Surplus. So I don't go very often to the market, but I went the last 2 weekends in a row. The first weekend I saw a few things, but I didn't have any money with me, so we went back, and I wanted to get one thing in particular. It was the Star Trek 3 Spock figure in the Magnificent Maroon. It was $10. Went back, it was gone. It had sold the same day I saw it. The first day, this is why you buy things when you first see them. You don't put it off saying, I'll come back and get it. You buy it when you first see it, because I lost out on that, which is a shame. I have Kirk downstairs, but I don't have Spock. So I was bummed about that, but I got a few other things that I wanted to show you guys. I've never been huge into the Playmates figures, but got, I don't know if this is Betor, or I can't remember the other one's name. Lursa or Betor. Lursa, I think this one is. It's the ugly one, Lursa, yeah. So, and these Playmates figures that this guy had are immaculate. They've never been played with. They look like they were display pieces the whole time. So I've got her. Sorry, that's Betor. That's the ugly one. That's so on the stand. I've got Worf in his Klingon garb, and I gotta say, they did a fantastic job on this uniform. It just looks glorious. And like I said, there's no paint wear. These weren't played with. Looks like they were taken out of the packages and displayed on a shelf. So, got him. I'm going to switch to a different playlist because the Enterprise playlist is obviously broken. So, yeah, I'm going to switch to another playlist. Hold on a second. I'm back. Went with TOS. You can't go wrong with TOS, am I right? I'm right. I usually have TOS on, or just all the LCARs. Have it broken up into TNG, Nemesis, Alien, Deep Space Nine, movie era. So I have a bunch of different playlists, but I also have the LCARs all, which is what I usually play. Today I wanted to mix it up and do Enterprise, and Enterprise kept screwing up. So we got TOS. But getting back to these pieces. So here's Lursa. Again, you gotta love the Klingon uniforms there. They're very nicely non-scuffed, non-painted, or no paint removed. Like I said, very much collectors thrown on a shelf, not played with figures. So these are actually in great shape. So, and yeah, the detail's pretty phenomenal there. So I got Lursor and Bator, or Lursa, Bator, whatever. Yeah, I don't even know. Usually I get their names right, boom, like that. Today it's just mush mouth. Also got Admiral McCoy. I don't see no points on your ears, boy, but you sound like a Vulcan. Had to get him. There were a few others I might go back for. I was really bummed I didn't get my spot. That's all. We've got Sarek, and again, these Playmates figures are very nicely done. The detail is pretty incredible. Never used to be into Playmates figures. I was more into the Playmates ships. But lately I've acquired some Playmates figures, and I'm looking forward to, once the rest of the kids are out of the house and I have more room to display stuff, having shelves of like the figures. So, and I also got Scotty from Relics with his cool vest, looking all cool. So, sorry the lighting's a little off. The angle I chose, I had to kill the blinds, otherwise they'd reflect off the TV, and so I'm using one of my fill lights for filming. So, also went into EB Games in the mall one day because I was bored and picked this up. I've been looking for one of these for a while. It's IG-88. This is the Black Series IG-88. So, nice detail. I've got the Black Series Boba Fett. Then right after I saw this was like $24 with the EB Games card discount. Then I went to Walmart. They had this one as well, but they also had Bosk, but they were like $27 at Walmart. So I didn't have enough money to pick up Bosk as well. I would like to get all of the Black Series Bounty Hunters at some point, though, just to have them all together. But been wanting an IG-88 for a while, got him, so I'm super impressed. I got to take him out of the package and display him somewhere up here with my Star Trek or Star Wars stuff. So there's that. And then last weekend was the Kitchener Comic Con. I initially wasn't going to go, but Sylvia and I went down for the Saturday and didn't go for the whole day, but most of the day. I got some pictures with my buddy Brad. I can't think of his last name. It was just onto my tongue. See, I'm brain locked because I haven't had enough coffee yet today. Brad, he has a 3D printed TOS phaser rifle. So I got to pose with that. My buddy Sky was there wearing a red shirt, and my other buddy Scotty was there as well as a red shirt. So I got some great pictures. You've probably seen them on Facebook. If not, I'll throw them here so you can see the impressiveness of the design. So I'd like to thank Brad for letting me use that. I need to get one. I'm kind of jealous. It was $300. He got it for $250, but it's a beautiful 3D print, and I need to get myself one of those. But I picked up these. I saw these, the Enterprise logs. Now these are essentially just comic books. Original price $1.95 US. I got them for $2 Canadian each. So they're just original comics. But you can't go wrong with that vintage look, you know what I mean? It's fantastic. So there's that one with the bridge and the Enterprise. There's this one. There's only 3 of them available, so I picked up all 3. It's got Spock on it there. And on the back, it's got a nice 2 Commodore record stations, Starfleet Archives, Building C, Washington, D.C. from Arthur L. Mason, Admiral of Fleet, Chief of Staff, Starfleet. So, little thing discussing the inside. And again, it's just comic books, the old comics. There's that one, and there's this one. This one's volume 4. This one is volume 2, and the first one doesn't have any volume on it at all. So, but this one's interesting because the Enterprise they use there, that's the old AMT kit. You can tell by the inaccuracies in the mold, plus the mold marks from where it was released from the mold. So they just used the model kit for the picture on the front, which they tended to do a lot of back in the day. Again, just another classified letter. The letters are each different. This is to James T. Kirk from Starfleet Command, Mission Review, Staff Headquarters. James Brighton, Colonel, Mission Review, United Space Services. So each one says something different on the back, and again, it's just typical comic book, but for $2 each, I couldn't turn these down. I had to scoop them up. Plus, I had a bunch of change in my pocket. So I just used up all my change, you know, reduced the weight in my pocket a little bit, and picked up something cool in the process. So you really can't go wrong. And somebody was using this for notes and drawing themselves a little man there. So maybe this was Spock, you know, working with bear knives, or stone knives and bear skins. Bear knives. Steve's servant, I guess. So Steve, if you're watching, I got your books. From Sputnik to Warp Drive, a brief history of interstellar travel. Oh, that's cool. They even show the DY-100s. Ice Journey, The Mimicking Menace, Death of a Star, The Final Truth, The Animal People, The Choice, A Bomb in Time, The Psycho Crystals. One of our captains is missing. Dun dun dun! It's like one of our planets is missing. This is neat. This is the history of space travel. It's got the... I should do like a captain's log just on like one little story in here. I think that'd be actually kind of neat. But anyway, guys, those are a few of my things that I wanted to show you guys. There's probably something else. Every time I finish one of these captain's logs, I go down and start editing and go, oh, I forgot that. Those Playmates figures I was supposed to show off in the last captain's log. I completely forgot about it. Just a thing. Now, I've been watching the Enterprise the whole time. It hasn't been on. Why hasn't it been on? Because the motors for the Bizarre Collectors are kind of loud. So what I will do is I'll turn it on for you guys so you can see it. There it is. A little loud, but it looks beautiful. My first lit model, so there it is, guys. So anyways, yes, put your comments, questions down below. I look forward to talking to you guys in the next Captain's Log, addressing those, and yeah, I hope you have a great day, and hope you enjoyed this log. Like I said, let me know what you guys think, or if you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels, as always, and check out other videos as well, because lots of cool stuff going on all the time, and I love that you guys come and watch. So until next time, guys, I'm Captain Foley. Bye-bye.